Ever found yourself in a situation where you needed to address someone, but you weren't quite sure of the most appropriate way to do it? Maybe it was a new colleague, a distant relative, or even someone famous. It's a common social dilemma, and today, we're diving into a fun and fascinating case study. How do you call Albert? Now, Albert isn't just some random name we pulled out of a hat. When we talk about Albert, we're often thinking about one of history's most iconic figures, Albert Einstein. The brilliant physicist, the wild hair, the theory of relativity. He's a household name. But imagine you're transported back in time, standing face to face with the man himself. What do you call him? Let's break down the layers of this seemingly simple question, because it tells us a lot about social etiquette, respect, and even historical context. The formal approach, Mr. Einstein or Professor Einstein. When in doubt, formality is usually a safe bet, especially when addressing someone of Albert Einstein's stature. Given his academic achievements and the era he lived in, Mr. Einstein would have been a perfectly respectful and appropriate way to address him. It's a standard honorific that acknowledges his status as an adult and a respected individual. Even more fitting, considering his profession, would be Professor Einstein. This title directly acknowledges his role as a leading academic and researcher. In many cultures, addressing someone by their professional title, particularly in academia, is a sign of high respect and recognition of their expertise. If you were attending one of his lectures or meeting him in a professional setting, this would be the gold standard. The less formal, but still respectful, Dr. Einstein. While less common than Professor, Dr. Einstein would also have been acceptable, especially if you were aware of his doctorate. However, Professor often carries a bit more weight in a university setting, signifying a higher rank and ongoing contributions to the academic community. The familiar, if you had earned it, Albert. Could you ever call him just Albert? Absolutely, but only under very specific circumstances. This level of familiarity is reserved for close friends, family, or long-term colleagues who had developed a deep personal relationship with him. You wouldn't walk up to a stranger and immediately call them by their first name, especially someone of his renown. Earning the right to use a first name with someone like Einstein would have involved a significant amount of time, shared experiences, and mutual respect. It's a privilege, not a default. Why does it matter? Understanding how to address someone like Albert Einstein isn't just about historical trivia. It's about recognizing the nuances of social interaction. It highlights how titles, formality, and personal relationships shape the way we communicate and show respect. It reminds us that every interaction has a context, and choosing the right form of address can make all the difference in establishing rapport and demonstrating your understanding of social norms. It also underscores the importance of considering the individual's role, achievements, and the prevailing customs of their time. So, the next time you're wondering how to address someone, take a moment to consider the context. It might just be the key to a more successful and respectful interaction. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.